Hey everybody, this is mainly just my little preview video for the gaytriarchy stream that will be this evening, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have a very special guest. His name is Philip Tanzer, aka the Uncanny X-Man on YouTube. He has a very new channel. He's new to the manosphere, but he is most well known as Logan Mcree, which is an adult film alias. He was in homosexual adult films. He is the guy with the tattoos. So yeah, check it out. He seems like a really nice guy. I don't know him. I've never talked to him before, but he was interviewed by Brian of the Honey Badgers, and I listened to that, and I've watched a few of his videos. He was kind enough to answer one of my questions, but I want to know more. So be sure to check it out, because I think that there's lots to talk about, because I actually know a fair amount about the adult film industry just from a lot of my close personal friends. So I will have a lot to talk about with him. That being said, the other thing I wanted to talk about is, due to the fact that the midterm elections are coming up, I've been starting to try to really follow congressional and Senate politics a little bit better, because it's something that I didn't really quite do prior to the 2016 election. But now I'm starting to have a better sense of who the major players are, and I'm starting to follow them on Twitter and everything. And, you know, they had the hearing for social media. It was like with the woman from Facebook and Jack Dorsey of Twitter, and it was interesting to hear from a few people. So mainly right now, I want to talk about how in the Democrats, from the impression that I'm gathering, and I might be wrong about this because I'm newly observing it, but there seems to be the big four in terms of the women in the Democratic Party, and they're kind of the powerhouses of the party, it seems. And maybe I'm wrong, but it seems that they have the most support and influence. Or maybe it would be big five, but I don't know if you would really count Mad Maxine Waters, because she's almost just like their Suicide Squad, like the person that does all the crazy crap that the other ones don't really want to do. Like Maxine Waters gets her hands dirty in the ways that the respectable politicians won't do, but of course they don't actually completely condemn Maxine. Like, they might publicly say that they don't agree with it, but that's just really to protect their own reputations. They're secretly probably kind of glad that she's doing what she's doing, I would guess, but that's just me. This is largely just speculation. But the big four seem to be Nancy Pelosi, who I don't really know anything about. I need to start studying Nancy Pelosi because people talk about her a lot, but I haven't really noticed her. And then the next would be Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren is somebody that I actually used to like, but it turns out that she's actually quite intellectually dishonest, and she's kind of bullying when you see her trying to grill people. She has that, lawyer thing about her where she's really puts a lot of verbal pressure on people and acts like they better, if they say the wrong thing at the wrong time, she's going to catch them and they're going to be in deep trouble, like she's a vice principal or something. And I've started to just realize that it seemed like she was strong and smart and capable, and yeah, she is, but she's actually intellectually dishonest, and most of the principles she argues for, if you really break them down, are things that I don't actually like. And I thought that I did, but I never really deeply examined it. So yeah, but Elizabeth Warren is formidable. The next person is Senator Kristen, I think it's Kirsten Gillibrand of New York State, and she is awful. Oh my God, just go to this woman's Twitter and look at it. It is the most ridiculous, absurd feminist nonsense. Like, this is the woman who is responsible for the Mattress Girl campaign. Like, she created Mattress Girl. She was looking for a representative to represent rape on university campus, and she found Mattress Girl and she used her as this national spokesperson. And then even after everybody figured out that Mattress Girl like definitely made the whole thing up, Kirsten Gillibrand kept pushing Mattress Girl as a spokesperson just because it was convenient for her, which is a really, really messed up thing to do. And especially in if you think about the victim of the crime, the young man that she accused, that guy is still having, like, there's still people out there who undoubtedly think that he is guilty just because listen and believe, even though everybody knows it's not true. So Kirsten Gillibrand is one of the worst people ever. And I haven't actually even heard her speak. I need to sit down and listen to her deliver a speech because I'm sure it's even worse. But she's one of the people I'm starting to study. And the last person I'm starting to study, the last of the big four, is Kamala Harris of California. And she's wacky. She's wacky. People are saying that maybe she's going to run for president, but she is just such a like 2015 intersectional feminist. Like, you know, you would expect there to be articles written about her in Everyday Feminism because all she can do is talk about identity politics in a really trite, shallow 2015 kind of way. And it's just really embarrassing. So those are the big four that you should probably pay attention to coming into the midterms if can't stand the Democratic Party in the same way that I can't. Nancy Pelosi, Kirsten Gillibrand, Elizabeth Warren, and Kamala Harris. Those are the people that I'm starting to realize are most well-respected, have the most influence. Cortez, Maxine Waters, they're around, but they're not really the puppet masters, I wouldn't say. Like, they're a little bit more like stage actors in a big improvisational game that everybody's playing. But I would say that Nancy Pelosi, Kirsten Gillibrand, Kamala Harris, and Elizabeth Warren are actually players. Like, they are actually intelligent and engaged, whereas Maxine Waters is just a crazy person. Cortez is just young and dumb, just doesn't really know anything, and she's being used. So keep your eyes on the big four. That's what I'm saying. All right.